Hi, my name is Tim Lybarger, propagation supervisor here at Willowway Nurseries. I oversee all the propagation. 2020 we did 1.5 million deciduous cuttings, and we're going to do 1.3 million cuttings of evergreen. Currently what we're doing here today is the independent Boxwood. Send a crew out, get the required number to meet our plan. We'll prep these, we'll remove the bottoms, strip them up a little bit, the stems, we'll cut them to desired length. We'll put them in our rooting hormone, and this flat here you see is ready for sticking in our mix. So what we're doing here is we're sticking the cuttings that have been prepared properly in our mix. Each cutting is stuck to the plan that the designated farm manager is required to get their plan and get a good healthy liner to end up a good product to be saleable in 3 years. So what you see here is we're currently filling our flats for propagation. Currently this is what we use for our fall or winter evergreen propagation. We use a mix of sand, perlite, and peat. It's about 40% sand, 40% perlite, and then we add about 20% pine bark in there. We changed our mix a couple years ago. We found that it's better having the organic matter in there. It gives the roots something to bind, and it makes it easier for when we shift in the spring. So we're currently in our soil mixing room. What you see here is our hoppers. This is where we put all our components that we use for all our mixes. We have 3 lines here we use in the greenhouse. All 3 of those lines can be canned in simultaneously. They could all be run in a different mix. We have custom mixes per requirements but per plants to get a good product. If 2 lines call for a mix simultaneously, whatever line is a hair faster is going to get that mix first. The machine will run it out, it'll stop, and then it'll kick on and call for the next mix or recipe that we call it. We have a computer system with all the recipes in there. Each recipe has a different number. That's through trials or what works best for the plant. Some is low pH, some has lime. Every component is different, like I said, for the mix. Pine bark, peat we bring in bulk pallets from Canada. We have a bale shaver and shaves that in there. Then we have micronutrients. Whatever we can add to the soil or the mix to help get a good viable either annual in the spring or propagated product during the propagation season, or our perennials that we can here also. I mean, we can everything up from a 50 cell peat pot, which is 50 per flat, all the way up to 3 gallons. We do some custom baskets in the spring also with our annuals.